YouTube, what is good? It is Jamstar here. So I'm going to be going over my CEOTaku matches. Like, these are pretty much overdue, but I thought, let me work on my comms a little bit. So the way that this goes is that I am actually playing a marksman. I'm running Shantoto for Save the Queen. Their marksman couldn't make it, so I'm just filling their shoes. The way that their comp works is they have, I think Vampire runs Furion, Demon runs Tidus, and I'm just playing Shantoto. What I've noticed is that this is exactly the same comp that we have seen in Season 1 of the EU League. So Dreadwings ran a similar comp. We had Shanks as Tidus just running in and then breaking neutral straight away, and Teacup's playing a really supportive Furion, just backing him, and then Matt Cloud and all Durgis just trying to get the picks going. So the way that this kind of goes is completely different. Even though it's the same characters, it kind of goes to show that playstyles and diversity is completely different. With our comp, it was like me and Vampire will literally see if we can fish and force to lock someone down, and then whoever was able to just cash in a HP will just cash it in. And with that as well, if Demon saw anyone who was just out of place, like, he'll just pluck them and punish them for it. So it's the playstyle and the comp's completely different. Our comp also kind of excels in holding into HP confirms. So Furion has a lot of holding potential. Shantoto doesn't really have much holding potential until she goes into her rage mode, where a lot of her moves have hit stun. And Tidus pretty much has dash 2 into 2, so you can pretty much mix people up in. We can capitalize off that into holds and HPs. So we're going up against Team BB. This is the main team of BB. There's 2 BB teams. This one is actually JT's team, so it's JT, Wheels, and I think it's Acolyte. Their team actually mainly focuses on gap closing. They have Cloud, they have Noctis with Warp Strike, so you can just Warp Strike into someone and just get a melee confirm. Cloud pretty much has a lot of wall splat potential, has a lot of gap closing potential himself, just off his kit. Kefka has awkward projectiles to deal with, and his EX move, which is Heartless Angel, that's a hard CC move. So it kind of opens up for loads of confirms. A lot of it, I think the way that their game kind of works is they'll gap close them into either a confirm, or Acolyte will just confirm with Shrine. We do get caught out in one of the matches just by off that alone, but I'll go into that later. One of the good things about this is that we're on Pandemonium, and it gives a lot of space to work with, so they can't really close the gap that much against us. So I'm going to go into the match right now. I think it's D. Brad and Kia that's commentating on this. Alright, so you've got the start of neutral right here, right? So even though it's kind of blurry, you've got me just throwing out projectiles right there. A lot of Shantotos, what they tend to do is they'll do ground forward 2, which is the tornado, and then just do neutral 2, which is the ice move. With me straight away, I'm just like throwing out fireballs and waters, trying to keep them away, but building my bravery at the same time. We've got high side as well, which is another thing that I don't really mention. So with us, we can actually hold this because of our comp. One of the things that we run risk of is because their team is actually gap closing potential. The moment they get a confirm on us, they're just going to splat us to the wall and punish us straight away. But we've got loads of room to work around with, and with the height advantage as well.
Trying to chuck some tornadoes out there, trying to build a little brave, disrupt a bit.
Got that neutral game going.
Yeah, so you can kind of sit there and see there where Acolyte's trying to throw projectiles to catch me out, and I'm just trading with the
Let's go ahead and switch POVs. Going to take a look at Acolyte. Now, Acolyte in our set was very problematic. He had very good try-in placements, very good 1-2 setups.
So one of the things that I did notice as well that most actually taught me is that you can do jumping forward 2 with Kefka, which is the lightning, and you could, if you swap targets really fast, like the lightning goes towards different characters, which is a really cool tech.
Teammates are very good. I'm interested to see how he does in this set.
Yeah, so we got Vampire literally just trying to, we got Demon literally just trying to go in there and see if he can get confirmed, and he gets the punish and he gets the hard knockdown. So while he's done that now, our Furion, which is Vampire, he's seen an opportunity to go in and try and catch us out, and I'm just slowly approaching.
Cut go off from the top ropes, gets his wheels, and so they get the early life
Crystal in the middle as well. So one of the things is he sees it straight away and he just goes for a spiral cut.
Oh man, HP's everywhere.
Wheels on that.
Everywhere. It's madness right now.
Flying.
Yeah. So see if they're going to try and regroup. Wheels is absolutely bleeding. So let's take a look at him.
So because they're, as Kaya just pointed out there, because Wheels has a lot of low health and he's bleeding pretty badly, compared to Vampire, who can literally just hold a brick wall there and actually stop Wheels from approaching.
Quick, because he was definitely going to be one to be sniped out at this point.
Now.
Oh my
And down goes
Brutal.
Kefka.
Another dunk goes off. Demon Hunter now can't miss.
Wheels can't go in. We can just bully the marksman and the assassin straight away.
Miss. 3
So
for
if
3
Wheels
right now.
actually
He's
commits
going
to
down.
anything, it's
Kefka's
gonna
going
be
down
really
early.
unsafe.
You see, that's what happens when the Vanguard is bleeding. He wants to kind of stay back.
KO's
But
on
you
the same
can't stay
page
back
as
because
me.
you have to
Let
protect
me just
your
go for a crystal
shoot.
heal.
And right there, the shoot ended up going down for it.
I think we tried to summon around about here. Yeah, we hit a summon.
And teams save the
Yeah, I
queen
think
to
one of the
initiate
annoying things
summon
about
off,
this
so
is because
So
they apply a
of
lot of pressure.
Yep, so they already have the stock advantage.
you can't
Shiva
control
coming
the
out,
point of
you
view
know,
in this
everybody
stream,
knows
it's
how
just
powerful summons are in this game.
the commentator's doing it. I can't really focus on my
so
point
they
of view
really
as
can't
much.
afford to do anything but be passive at this point.
If they go in,
Yeah, so we're just going to really ham that JT
Oh
down.
my goodness,
But Wheels
right
is
there.
still on
Not
pinch as
just-
well,
Yep,
so I
tried
think
to
we
left,
tried to
right
force.
straight, ended up getting clipped by
catch him out.
Furion. So right now it's going to be a 3-1 stock lead. And
Yeah, I
they still
think we
have
will
Diamond
call out
Dust on
Wheels
the
as
field,
weak
so
at
they
this
can
point,
definitely
and
close
we'll
it
just
out
go towards him and try and catch him out.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they go for Wheels for sure. Because he's only on
Yeah,
10
literally,
HP
like,
right now.
10
can see
HP
it
for
there.
Wills. I don't
Oh, he
believe
pops
that
in
either
Feeble,
team.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was about to
And
say in
there's a
Feeble,
Feeble.
and that's
Yeah,
going to be
catch
it
him out with
probably. Yep.
Salvation,
Yep.
so.
And Feeble is one of the main reasons that Diamond Dust is so effective. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It forces you to run, and with Enfeeble, it takes away your ability to dash. So it just makes that so much
Yeah, so
more.
with the breakdown of that match, right, Vampire actually ran in Feeble. So I think one of the things that we did say is that because we're pretty much brick walling them, we're just applying our pressure slowly. The moment he just done in Feeble, it's just straight away, like, Wheels can't really do much unless he commits to an aggressive option. So Vampire literally just held him in, and I just cashed out with Salvation Cypher right there.
Of a set play material. So right there, you saw a very, very solid round coming from Save the Queen there.
Yeah, there's that, or there's
Yeah,
the
so
ice
they get
pulse,
high side now.
which Just catch you.
Yep, trying to dash away. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So it's very, very meta. So we're going to switch over to Save the Queen with our POV here. We're going to take a look at Demon Hunter. Did a lot of work with this Titus last match. A lot of spiral cuts connecting, really good reads right there.
Yeah, you can see Wheels just looking to go in straight away.
That's
And
something
then
good on him.
Acolyte.
Spiral cut isn't always the easiest to hit,
Okay,
but
yeah, that's a nice punish from him.
Oh, so from the
When he
top
did
ropes connected there, Acolyte a little late on the try and punish.
Alright, so one of the things that I do have to watch out for, I think my point of view, what I was telling them, I was like, yeah, like, JT is literally, his armage's been procced, so he's going to be doing a lot of bravery damage, so I need to watch out for that. I think one of the things is we don't really, I'm not sure if it's this crystal we didn't do correctly, but I think Demon goes in and he gets punished for it.
There.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Oh no,
Costed
he
his
doesn't,
teammate
yeah.
HP there, so
Ooh.
So right there, a
It's
lot of
pretty
people HP in the core, a risky maneuver.
Yeah, like
easily
I saw
punished.
Demon in trouble then, so I just threw out Salvation stuff. I don't know what actually happened after that.
It looks like they ended up going for it. Oh, cross slash.
Oh, that's a really good
Doesn't
weave.
connect. Beautiful side steps right there from Vampire Knight. That was excellently timed.
Yeah,
Good
that's
stuff
awesome.
right there.
So one of the things is that we realized that Wheels has like a hard initiate compared to the rest of the team. So Vampire is literally just boxing him out, so they don't have a strong approach anymore.
Nice dunk. Try to get a hold, no dice right there.
Yeah, and I think Wheels sees an opportunity to go in again.
Another.
Yeah, he
Oh
gets
yeah,
punished.
try the cross slash, no dice right
Yeah,
there.
Crystal's coming
Gets
up as
perfectly
well.
punished. Yep, going off in the
and down
background
goes
right there.
Noctis.
Oh,
All right, so
yep, beautiful setup
remember
right there.
how I
1,
said
2.
earlier, right, where they have a lot of gap closing potential? That was probably the biggest example, and that's what I think that cost us the rounds in general, because that just left us all on bleeding. So because it was all bunched together, right, and I think we all just placed them in, Acolyte just got a cheeky training and like caught us all out. So not only are we bleeding, we've got the hard, like the CC from his HP attack to deal with.
And can they get this core and summon? Nope, not enough.
But
Not
all
enough.
three
Yeah, but
got
they're
hit
close to
by
summoning
Trine
as
now.
well.
Yeah, definitely.
That is not good for Save the Queen.
Now, while they
So
are
I'm in rage mode, so I'm just literally just trying to find an opportunity. Wheels has got a lot of bravery, then he can literally cash out on any of us. So I'm just trying my best to just watch out for him and peel him.
stock advantage right now, Team Save the Queen is absolutely bleeding. All team members at less than half life, so they can definitely try and push the stock advantage, get the core, and close this
Yeah,
match
Wheels
out.
caught him out.
Speak of the
There
devil.
goes one.
Ends up going down.
Alright,
and
so
I
I'm in a
think
bad position here, and I think Wheels actually ends up catching me out here. I think what I should have done is I should have ran back and ran upwards towards Demon Hunter, sorry.
Now it's the time to
Yeah,
press
and he's got me
advantage.
for that.
Another cross slash. Yep. Goes down. Oh, a little late again on that try punish.
Yeah, like Wheels has just
He's
got a lot of
little too far
momentum
off
to
for
work
that.
with now. Now that they got
Yeah, he
Shiva,
would've
they're
had to
really
touch
going to
it
push for
a
that
little bit
kill, and I
more
think
for
they're
the
really
hit.
going to
Yep.
like put a lot of effort in. But I remember losing this round, and that was mainly because of that trying
So
issue.
Shiva is now on the field. They're definitely going to look to try to close out this last stock. Demon Hunter being the prime
Yeah, he
target
gets
right now.
caught
And
out,
Feeble,
yeah.
yep, they're going to try and finish this right now. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is
counter
a really bad situation that we're in because not only are we bunched together and they're bunched together, you got Shiva's puddles running around the floor as well.
Feeble.
That should be useful for them.
Yep. Trying to disrupt some of that pressure right now. Demon Hunter, you know, forced to flee, not able to really support his team right now.
Yeah, and I think JT tries to go after him. Yeah.
Perfect defense coming out. Not a pick you see too often here. Good
Yeah,
stuff. Oh, beautiful.
There we go.
Nice. That was nice. Nice wall crush combo into trying. Closes that out.
Yeah,
So
that was a really
was
good.
that round.
That was a really
Now we're
good playback. I like that. I feel like that decided that round straight away when he caught us all out with trying.
1-1 stock, so this can really go either way. Both rounds have been relatively dominant. First round, very dominant for Save the Queen, and now BB bringing it right back. Nice 1-2 trade there.
Alright, so they get high side again. I think. Yeah, I'm just literally doing the same
so
thing.
Starting off
I
with
think
Wheels
one of the
again.
problems was that I was keeping my distance a bit too far from everyone else because you can see Vampire and Demon just ready there to commit to something, and I'm kind of really far away.
There we go. Actually switch over. We didn't see much Shantoto. Let's take a look and see Jamstar Shantoto right now. Just getting those fireballs out, you know, trying to make his presence on the screen.
Yeah, literally exactly what KO said. Lucky they didn't.
Top by notch,
Yeah, and I think
though.
we actually get JT for this.
A little late on that setup. Looked like Titus was definitely trying to set up. No Salvation Scythe coming out, unfortunately.
Alright, calls up.
Okay. Playing some more neutral. Core is up. Mad dash to the core. Lightning on the core. Yep, gets the Brave off of it. Good stuff. Wall crush. Yep, gets interrupted right there. Salvation Scythe, no go. Now, Salvation Scythe, not really being an HP you see too much anymore from most Shantotos. You really see Divine Malice,
Yeah.
if anything at all now.
Yeah, it's mostly because of the meta being based around search HP.
Yeah, so one of the things that D-Brand and KO just literally said, so with their meta, the marksman normally tends to have search HPs, where in the EU we tend to have waves. Now, anyone who's played in the EU and has played the EU matches, they know that our meta is really aggressive. So we tend to have wave HPs just to keep that sort of stage control, where with them it's like, okay, they see an opportunity, I'm just going to punish with Divine Malison. My issue with Divine Malison was that even though it's really good, especially with like our comp being able to hold so well, because obviously if you hit someone on if you get HP confirmed, sorry, with Shantoto, they get debuffed with shield, so they have to hold shield. That just gives Vampire Knight more of a reason to hold them in place and potentially break their shield. But because the range is so small, like I'm not used to it, I've just decided to use Salvation Scythe instead. Yeah, I got confirmed from that. JT just ran straight into that.
They're not always likely to hit.
Yep, I agree. You know, kind of not having that, cross slash? Another connection from the cross slash.
Yeah.
Wheels right now is on fire right now.
I think their
for
star
cross
player
slashes.
is literally Wheels. Oh, sorry,
Actually had forced to flee, not able to really support his
Yeah,
team right now.
Screwed up then. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think
So,
like
starting off
Wheels
with
is
Wheels-
probably their MVP in that particular round, because he was just playing
Wheels again?
so strong, and it's like he had
There we
such
go.
a meaty punish game as well.
Actually switch over. We didn't see much Shantoto. Let's take a look and see
Alright, here we go.
Jamstar Shantoto right now. Lightning on the
Yeah,
core.
here we go.
Yep, gets the Brave off of it. Good stuff. Wall crush. Yep, gets interrupted right there. Salvation Scythe, no go. Now, Salvation.
Yeah, I get to confirm that. Yeah, JT just ran straight
They're
into
good,
that.
but they're not always likely to hit.
Yep, I agree. You know, kind of not having that, cross slash? Another connection from the cross slash. Wheels right now is on fire right now for cross slashes. All right,
Oh, yeah, he
so
tried to fish
Demon
for that
Hunter
then.
trying to put in a little pressure. Now, if I was him, I'd be a little, he's bleeding. And
Yeah,
he's
I
going,
think I can respect Demon Hunter for doing that, because what it was is that he realized Wheels was a problem. He wanted to just get rid of Wheels, and then the other two will just fall off.
in
And I can
alive.
respect that, but the
So
thing
he
is,
definitely
because
gets
he
set
had
up and
low
taken
health,
out
he had
right
to
now.
kind of gamble that.
Has to be a bit more conservative.
Yeah, it'd be better right now to just pull back.
Yeah, I think we do pull back though.
Oh, right there. Nice Lord of Arms going
Yeah,
off.
Kefka's got a lot of
from
bravery as
Vampire
well.
Knight.
The same thing has Just be careful because it's not.
Alright, so they've popped Might Strikes and Wheels has popped Limit Break as well, so they're going to look for an opportunity to go in.
Yep. Nice 1-2
he tries to
setup.
jab
No,
at me.
no, nothing coming out. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
goodness.
that's another thing is as well, right? A lot of players, right, they tend to just jab lock and bait a defensive option and then go again. Now with me, because I'm used to that, I just threw out Salvation Scythe and he got the hard knockdown for that.
Went ahead and pressed square right in his face. Heartless Angel going off in the background. Easily secures that kill with trying. Good stuff. Another 1-2 setup.
Yep, gonna try and hold.
Yep. Doesn't look like the shoot is looking, though. Oh, yeah. Cancels out of that. That definitely was way too far away.
Yeah, I think he realizes.
Yep, smart
I think he goes to regroup with his friends.
You know, Cloud being one of those HP attacks that you can definitely charge, immediately puts you in a 50-50 situation if you try and side something.
Yeah, so Vampire saw an opportunity there to just hold them down, and he got the punish for that. But I think what the problem is now is that Acolyte got the break bonus on that. It's going to be really tricky.
Yep,
we kind of... Oh, adverts, man.
I'm so bored. Winning is getting old.
Alright, so sorry about that. That was an advert.
Demon Hunter managing to stay alive for this. If they can get some
like literally, Demon's just playing out of his mind right now.
You know, even that stock out for sure.
Alright, Crystal's up. They've already used their summon, so we just need to get the core.
Alright, core coming up.
Yeah.
Trying the core.
So one of the things as well is that Acolyte knew that Demon was around there. Demon was going to go for the core, so he just got the core straight away and just got the punish off that.
A kill for his... Oh my goodness. And just like that, it's not looking so good for Save the Queen.
Yeah, they should have had their Shoto go for the core.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I couldn't really do that, even though Deepa mentioned it, is because I was over there and I was just nowhere near it. If I go towards the core, I run the risk of getting caught out by 1 and 3, which is Wheels and JT.
Any melee characters,
so yeah, I'm kind of split from them. I think we do get the summon though.
Like gonna try and summon? Gonna try and stop it?
Yep. Yeah, we get the summon in the end.
Yep. Get Shiva out.
I think one of the things is just that I remember screaming at, well, not even screaming, I remember telling them, like, yeah, like, we'll slow summon, one of you lot just do it. And then if the other two can do it, do it. I mean, it's a really good tactic. It's, like, if one person just sits there in the distance, especially on a map like Pandemonium where you've got loads of space to work with, it's a free summon either way.
This late summon, they can certainly turn this around right now.
Yes. Like, Wheels is
yeah,
weak,
so I EX there just to get some breathing space. And then I literally teleport straight away. Now, this is what I was saying right at the start, is that you can do EX Shantoto and teleport and maximize the invincibility frames on it. And like, so I think I teleport towards I think it's Acolyte and run back towards my team. But I think you have like 1 or 2 frames to catch them out with it. So like Wheels was kind of unlucky with that.
Oh, yeah, that's some basic. Oh, that's Colossal, and then immediately teleports. So you know that is very punishable.
Yeah,
so
we see JT just isolated, so we just try and go for him.
Oh my goodness! Spiral Cut going off in the top ropes. Lord of Arms going off there is HPs everywhere right now.
Yeah, Diamond Dust goes off. So this is literally what sealed the deal for us. JT was on his own dealing with Vampire Knight. Vampire has more poise than what Noctis does. All he needs to do is just literally catch him out, hold him in place. I see the situation as well, and he pops in Feeble.
Feebled? Nobody has really high Brave. Yeah, they're not going to be able to close this out or anything like that.
Well,
okay, so here's what sealed the deal. Vampire obviously saw the map and saw that Acolyte was on his own. Runs in, does neutral 2, holds him in place. Now, what happens is he holds him in place, right? I do jump in 2-2-2, which is the fireball, and I call out to Vampire Knight and say, look, Acolytes, I'm holding Acolyte, do something about it. So he sees the situation, right? He holds him in place, pins him to the wall, and I cash out with Salvation Scythe. But the thing is, from
really good awareness.
Straight away.
And just like that,
like they was just saying straight away, like praising him on his awareness. Like that was one of the meatiest clips I've ever done.
Again,
like I really wish that I recorded that, because that just looks so clean from my point of view.
Unique vanguards in this game. His hold ability is almost unparalleled. You know what I mean? Once you are held, you are going to be held for some time. But obviously, by doing that, it creates an inherent risk for him being stationary.
So yeah, that's the first match against. We won that. I think the next one is on Rabastronte. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Final Fantasy 12 map. This is literally the same sort of game plan. It's just like they have a lot of gap closing potential. The problem is because there's a lot, like, it's not as open as Pandemonium. Cloud on Limit Break has a lot of opportunities to pin people to walls and cash them out, so we have to kind of watch out for that.
Yeah, that's the one risk, especially
Where
if
is it?
he did awareness.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
not quite as vast and sprawling as Pandemonium, so we'll see what happens here.
But yeah, like that's one of the things that you need to watch out for is that although their team has a lot of gap closing potential, Acolyte's EX it covers a lot of the stage because of how narrow it is. It's just a long line, so we need to watch out for that.
Okay, Kefka getting the portal out pretty quick.
We got neutral
Charge
going on
Faraga.
here. I think one of the things is as well, as I said, like we're just holding neutral and us two are just moving together. And then you can see Demon hunting over there, just trying to fish for an opportunity to just catch someone out.
Let's take a look at Noctis. Didn't see too much Noctis.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a nice
beautiful
punish
stuff.
by JT.
Helmbreaker from the top ropes. Gets a little bravery off there, stopped the string.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I think what happened was is that I threw that out, right, and I was going towards Wheels, and I think JT must have just went in thinking that I could punish him, and I think he went in the wrong way, then got caught out by the hitbox. So the moment they're on hard knockdown, I just say, yeah, let's go straight for Acolyte. So I think we all just go towards him and
That
start
move the
dogging him.
challenge, maybe this neutral brave.
Yeah, you
the
can see it
neutral
here.
brave
Or
worked out
even,
better.
yeah, that was
JT assessed the
nice
situation,
punish
knew
right
it straight away, and he thought he'd just catch one of us out.
there. So, yep, Titus in a bad situation. I would have liked to see him held.
Okay.
Oh,
He gets hit
landing
again.
lag. God, that was unfortunate. So he's down. Let's go ahead and switch over to Wheels.
Yeah, I think they're just going back to poking again.
Okay, a lot of neutral still going on.
JT just looking for an opportunity to
Couple
go
of
in.
trades, but nothing too crazy yet.
So yeah, like
Okay.
Demon just saw Acolyte misplay, so he just runs in, monkey flips in, and just catches him out. But Wheels is just there ready to punish him. He gets caught out by my scythe
man.
there. But one of the things that
right
I'm noticing about this match as well, we don't end up getting like the massive confirms. We're just going away for just chipping them. One of the things that Vampire did say is just like, look, if I've got a hold on them, just cash out with a HP. We'll just chip him away slowly and get hard knockdowns and just maintain the stage.
But
Yep. So again, like you mentioned, it's awareness thing. You know what I mean?
It's
Oh
got
man,
much
Trine
time.
going off.
yeah, awareness is huge in this game. That and positioning.
So right there, the core coming out. Charging limit break. Lord of Arms.
Okay, that looks weird on my screen.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Omni slash.
And he ends up going down. Yep. Stock for a stock. You see right there, Demon Hunter was waiting the whole time. He's waiting for the Omni Slash to end. Closes that stock out as well.
Yeah, I think they went for the summon then, but because Wheels was in cap, they couldn't really do much.
Definitely a smart move.
So right now, BB has summoned.
Yeah, I get another confirm.
Oh
with that.
yeah, you don't want to backstep that. You want to wait, be patient, and then try and
Yeah,
sidestep
that's
it correctly.
literally exactly how KO said it. What you don't want to do is back dodge it. Like you want to sidestep at the right time. Like Salvation Scythe isn't really that hard.
Backstepping is definitely going to get you hit
Yeah.
by every wave HP in the game
Yeah.
for free.
That
But I think
or
it's just
you,
because I think the reason why Acolyte dodged back is because everyone's so used to searches, so they got caught out by that.
need to just run straight backwards. Why? Because then
Yeah, I'm just throwing out
you'll
for stage
just waste
control. I'm
it.
just trying to give our team to breathe.
Okay, so a lot of Salvation Sites going out there. They're going to try and get the summon off again. I don't know about this.
Ooh, almost got caught out.
Risky proposition. I think I would have
Yeah,
personally
we
tried
got
to wait
hours.
for a knockdown
Yes.
just to make it safer because they're already at the stock deficit already.
Yeah, so I got a lot of killing bravery here. I'm just trying to.
kill anybody. So
I think what I'm trying to do is because we got Shiva, I just called out. I was like, yeah, guys, I can kill. See if we can hold someone and catch an opportunity.
Pretty dangerous, but she could also lose her brave in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
Yes.
You know, dude, Shiva crystals are just insanely good at that.
yeah, but if your awareness is high, then the likelihood is slim.
So I'm going to keep an eye on
Yeah, so
JT.
we're just
It is-
literally just rolling around the pools and stuff. Vampire's looking for an opportunity to kind of just catch someone out of feeble and just set them up.
They're summoned, but he literally has less than 1,000 HP. So he could certainly die here. And it looks like they're trying to focus him.
Yeah, like I'm sitting on nearly 6k. Yeah,
So almost 6K on Chantoto. Yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice setup right there. So just like that, oh man, an Acolyte in the background getting clipped for a lot. Massive amount.
All right, so here's what the problem is, right? Me and Acolyte can potentially kill someone. Now, what it is that Acolyte's on low health, like he's got 64 HP. He's bleeding really badly. It's kind of a gamble for BB to actually commit to something. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I was
Oh,
just about
my
to say
goodness.
it too.
Oh,
I was gonna say, still has too high
Yeah, pretty
brave.
much.
that was
And there you go.
almost literally a worst case scenario. Two people had very high brave, and it was the enemy summon. You know, it's just bad situation overall.
I think one of those things as well is that because Acolyte has Shrine, I think what he should have done is like I don't know, if I was playing that character in that sort of situation, I'd have been like, yeah, guys, I can kill someone, but I'm on low health. Bunch together, they have to approach us, and then the moment that Firion overcommits to something, just catch him out with Shrine. Like I would have just done that if I was in that situation,
Let's just see
looking at it.
what he changes to try and come back from this.
All right, so
Ooh, okay,
take a look. Yeah,
that's
Faraga
pretty.
coming out.
Like,
Charge.
I love Demon, man. He just goes ham. He just does not care.
Faraga coming out.
Like, that's what I just love about him, man. Like, I appreciate
He's
that.
going right in now.
Yeah. Oh my
Not
He
goodness.
gets punished for that.
The call out. He said you're gonna get up and press something, and he did. Punish. Beautiful stuff right there from JT.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I don't know if that is armor, but what JT tried to do then is teleport behind my Salvation Scythe and punish me for it. But there's some projectiles that just have weird hitboxes. Ultimisia's HP 1 is one of them, right? There's times where I was playing Noctis during the beta and Ultimisia done HP 1. Now I tried to do exactly the same thing, but I got hit by the HP and she got the confirm for it. So I have a feeling it's exactly the same scenario, it's just a hitbox.
Again, risky. And second time we've seen him get punished like that. It's got to be a bit more
But yeah,
careful.
I'm just literally
trying to
just throwing out
challenge
fireballs
Santana
to try
when
and
she'd
build
already
some
pressed the button.
bravery.
Yeah, you never really want to challenge Santoto when she has Salvation Sight. in
Yeah, I
that
think Wheels goes for the
situation,
confirm
because
here.
The tracking on it's really good.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
gets
that was
the
like a
ambiance.
really smart play. Like, Wheels confirms, right, and they pretty much saw us two trying to save Demon, and I think he caught Vampire out right there.
Less than 1,000, but the
so
down right there
Vampire's
is going to
on
be what's
pinch.
important. So right now, JT and Vampire Knight both on life
Like,
support.
even though Vampire's on low health, like, stocks are pretty even. JT's bleeding, Acolyte's kind of half health. Wheels is pretty healthy as well. I think one of the things that what Vampire pretty much suggested was like, okay, we can get it confirmed, but I'm going to die for it. Are you guys comfortable with that? And I was just like, okay, we don't really have the bravery to do that, so I think we end up building a bit more.
Lord of Arms? No dice?
Yeah. So I think we're pretty much just trying to just hold the neutral here. Yeah, he gets a hit.
Gets a nice hit right there.
Yeah, so
No
both
down.
of them on a half
Core's
health.
coming up.
And JT just gets killed, I think, by Demon.
And Noctis goes down.
Oh my goodness.
It was a trade.
Again, we
right?
mentioned about melee characters trying to get the
Yeah.
core like that. It's
Yeah.
an easy search every single time.
But Cloud's down as well, so it's...
Yeah, so this is going to be really bleak. So JT just died. Wheels has just died. And I think Acolyte's the only one that's pretty much up.
looking a whole lot better for Save the Queen.
Yeah.
Oh my
Acolyte's just getting a lot
goodness.
of
Like, as I
tries.
mentioned,
Yeah, you don't want to summon, like, in this sort of situation.
yeah, Acolyte just being absolutely vicious with his searches. Right on point. Good stuff. Shantoto getting wall rush.
No.
Not
Yeah,
too much.
he respects that. Okay, so this is something I didn't actually agree with. I did it thinking, okay, Wheels is run back. Let me teleport behind Wheels and throw out the Salvation Scythe to just kind of space for them two. But I think I end up getting punished
How
for
about
it.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't really necessary.
Oh my goodness. And gets omnied anyway.
Yeah, that was a
But
really
now
bad
in
play by
potato
me.
mode.
Like, I lost a lot of health with that. And I think they get the summon.
She's
Yes.
now going to be extremely powerful with her holds going forward.
Yes, because of her special ability.
Yep.